had a brief respite. The Clark Amendment was passed. The Freedom of Information Act was passed. We had champions in Congress. We had something called the Vietnam Syndrome, which was a blessed thing because it meant that the American people were warning the government, not our government. Malcolm taught us to make that distinction. The government, that you can't intervene anywhere in the world. We're on your case, and we'll use Congress, and we'll be in the streets. But that has been rolled back. It hasn't stopped. Ellen Barfield mentioned that there are American troops in 130 countries. That's an evil empire distributed in space. Also, there's been a continuum in time between what went on in Vietnam and Indochina, U.S. intervention in Africa to try to stop nationalist movements that were undergoing decolonization. And of course, something we tend to overlook, but we should keep track of right now, what happened in Central America. Because the general that's in charge of Iraq now is General David Petraeus. And he wrote the counterinsurgency manual that was applied in Central America. And they think they won in Central America, brothers and sisters. They think they won because they have a few Salvadoran troops in Iraq. I don't know how many, maybe 30, okay? But Petraeus was part of that. Poindexter was part of that. Elliot Abrams, who was convicted of perjury in Irangate, remember that? Or was pardoned by Reagan. These are all actors right now, the same personnel operating in Iraq. And that means create mayhem, have the conflict between Sunni and Shia go on as long as possible. During the Iran-Iraq War in the 80s, Israel and the United States supported opposite sides in full knowledge of each other because they want the Shia-Sunni split to perpetuate, and the United States does that now. So right now, I don't want to be pessimistic, but this is a very informed community. Let us keep talking to each other because it gets more and more complex. They're digging in for the long haul. They don't intend to get out, but we got to force them out. Thank you.